So guys, in this video, I would like to explain that how to publish a paper from MS Thesis in Q1 ranked journal. Q1 ranked journal are the top journal in a particular category, like you can say in environmental science, in engineering, or in mathematics and other field. Uh, Today, we have published a paper from an MS thesis of my students. So you can see here the authors, and this is the title. Unveiling divergent crop signal in the face of climate variability and simple climate prediction using SEM-F6 data in the southwest of Pakistan. It's published by 23rd July 2025 today. So I would like to share that how you can publish. So just a journey, a long journey. So I can share that how you can publish a good paper from your MS thesis. I would like to explain first my paper, that what I have done in that paper, and you will see that most of the sections, about most of the section, I have done videos which are uploaded already on this channel, and I would like to give the links, provide the links to those videos, to videos about different portion of this paper in the description of this video. So you can just go click and you will see that video. So you can do the similar work, or you can do some little bit changes and do the work in your country or a region of your country, and you can publish good paper that can be good for your country, for policymakers, and to help them, and so on. So this is about how to publish a paper from MS thesis in Q1 rank journal. Let me explain first the paper that okay. So this is the paper which has been published today in the stochastic environmental research and risk assessment. And if you would like to check whether it is a Q1 rank journal or no, so you can just go to the Web of Science, which is one of the most authentic source to check whether the journal is ranked Q1 or not. So let me check this. This is Web of Science, and just write the name here, stochastic. Okay, let's do this. No, I'm not interested in this video. Okay. Okay, so you can write stochastic environmental research, or you can copy the link. So this is the name of the journal. You can see now. Okay, just wait for 2 seconds more to remove this. Okay. So you can click this for more detail, and you will see, you can see the impact factor, the ISSN, EISSN, that is electronic EISSN, Web of Science Citation Index. Okay, and just click on this and you will see further detail whether it is a Q1 rank journal or a Q2 rank journal. So you can look at this. This is the detail of this journal. So you can see there are 4 categories: Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So that's mean the top 25% journal are in Q1 rank, and then the second 25% journal are in Q2 rank. The third 24% journal are in Q3 rank, and the last 25% journals are in Q4, quartile 4. So that is Q4 rank. Let's look at this now. So this is now the details to cost. So the categories are statistics and probability, environmental science, engineering, civil, water resources, and engineering and environmental engineering. Now look at the impact factor. Just look at this. Impact factor is 3.6, and okay, and the best ranking of this journal is water resources, which is 94.6%. Yeah, that's, look at this. And the detail is given here. When you click on this, not click on this, just keep cursor on this percent rank 94.6%, you will see the detail is given that Q1 is greater than equal to 75%, better than 75% of the journal, and Q2 is greater than equal to 50%, better than 50% of the journal. Okay, so less than 75% and greater than 50%. Similar definition are for others. And the country Germany, and Springer Verlag as the publisher name. And just look, this is a Q1 rank journal, so that's why I'm explaining that how you can publish a paper from your MS thesis in Q1 rank journal. Now just look at the detail. So let's see, it's available online. You can see, and the link to this paper is given in the description of this video. If you would like to download this, go click on the link and you will download this paper. If you want to do similar work or you do some changes, if you are supervise your student or you are still you are students, you can, if you want to take some help from any portion of this paper, let me download it and then I will explain each part what and how we have done this. Okay, so it's coming now, downloading now. And by the way, I would like to tell you that I supervise the students, so that's why I'm explaining this, that's how, and I hope it can help some of you. Okay, so this is the title and these are the authors and accepted on 5th July. So this is original paper, by the way. You can see there are different options. You can write, if your work is original, you can see original paper. If it's not, then you can maybe review paper or another thing. Abstract, and then I will just move to the introduction. And I would not like to discuss about the introduction, because introduction is just, you write the importance of the problem or motivation, and then you see what will what is the significance of this study, and then you need to have some literature about what type of study people have done earlier, and then you need, when you are doing this literature review, you need to find some gaps, and then you need to fill those gaps. That is your research, and that is your novelty of your research, and that's play a very important role in the acceptance of your paper. So this is all about introduction. So this is journal, and if you still need a question, you need to know some information, please write to me. Study area and data, the second portion. The first portion was introduction, and I normally I write the second portion. Many people are many authors write this as under the methodology, but I have my own style. So that is section 2 is study area and data. So you need to explain study area first and then the data. As I have done, like study area and then data. My study area in this about southwest of Pakistan, this portion, the Balochistan province, and yeah, this is the land use, land cover. You can see this is very important, because if look at this, their population is mentioned by belt area by red, and agriculture crops area is by yellow. So you can see agriculture and people, human, the people who are living here, the belt areas. You can see other as well, trees and so on. So if when you are doing prediction like climate prediction, you can see where you are doing prediction for different regions. We have divided this into three parts, three regions. Then you see that if the temperature is increasing like this, or the precipitation is increasing like this, or the hydroclimate is increasing like this, what impact will be there on the people. If the population is more, you will see there will be more severe impact, and maybe there's more people exposed to the risk there. Similarly, about agriculture, we will see that agriculture is at risk due to precipitation, change in precipitation pattern or temperature, something like this. And this is now the basic information of all those stations which are in the study regions. This is sometimes important to give the detail coordinates, that's latitude, longitude, elevation, and temperature, that is mean temperature at each station for last 30 years. You can do like this, and maybe not last 30 years for the reference period, because we have reference period from 1985 to 2014, and then mean annual precipitation, and then standard deviation of the precipitation. So these two are precipitation, mean annual precipitation, standard deviation, and this is mean temperature. Okay, methodology. In methodology, there are various steps, which is very important to know. If you know the methodology, then you can do. Of course, then you can have the results based on those steps, and you can explain those steps in the results. Assessment of the coherence. The first step was to see whether there is any relationship between temperature, precipitation with the crops and fruit production. We have done this by using Wavelet coherence analysis. Now remember that I have done 2 videos about this on my YouTube channel, so you can go there and you can click on those The links to those videos are mentioned in the description of this video. I would like to show you those two videos. Okay, so I can show you, but yes, of course, the links are given in the description of this video, so you can go and do. Okay, you can just go this and then popular. So that's you will see. Okay, no, not okay, not popular. I'm in that or latest. Okay, so these are the two videos, by the way. Association between two data sets, bivalent coherence analysis. This is theoretical part. And then I have done this bivalent coherence analysis in R and RStudio. You can see now there is, it look like there is, I have done this in R. So this is theoretical interpretation, how we have done this, and then this is implementation in R. So uh, you can do this part. You can learn this part from my two videos, and the links is given in the description. Just click and you will see how I have done this part. You will see the results as well for this. And then I need, we have divided this whole province into different homogeneous region. For that, we need to calculate route index, and we have done RDI. We calculated a route index, and this based on that. No, we have not done that regionalization done by the based on route index. We have done regionalization by using cluster analysis, a machine learning algorithm. So you need to do that first by using machine learning algorithm, and then if you want to make it homogeneous climate region, then you need to calculate drought index, and we have done this drought index RDI. And once the drought you calculated the drought index, then you need to calculate L moments and L moments ratios, and then you need to apply discordancy and heterogeneity test whether these regions are homogeneous or not, are the situation are discordant or not. So you need to do this step, that is construction of HCR, construction of homogeneous climatic regions. Okay, so this is the flow of this, the flow chart of this paper, and you can see maximum minimum temperature and precipitation and coherence analysis, that is bivalent crop fruit production, and using these variables we have done coherent analysis. This is objective one. Second objective is you need latitude, longitude, elevation, mean annual precipitation. You have used this some data from temperature and combining these data sets to develop initial or subjective clusters, and then you need to apply discordancy, homogeneity, you can say discordancy test and homogeneity test using the L moments and L moment ratios from RDI, which you can calculate from precipitation and temperature data. So that was second objective. And the third objective is to calculate ensemble climate prediction for temperature, maximum temperature, minimum temperature, and precipitation. So we have done this. And then you need to use some spatiotemporal analysis. I mean, just display the results by using box plot or anything. Three objectives, and you saw that very clearly. Okay, so these are L moments, and then we have calculated L moment ratios and cluster analysis as well. Okay, and the discordancy test and the heterogeneity test, these are given here. So you need to do this if you want to make sure that whether the clusters are homogeneous or not. And now at the end, ensemble climate prediction, you need to do that. We have done, what does it mean by ensemble climate prediction? Ensemble climate prediction means that you need to calculate the weighted average of all the models output which you are using. Like from CMF6 data, we have used multiple models. So you need to calculate optimal weights. I mean the weights, the model which perform better as compared to the observed data will receive higher weights, and the model which perform not good, they will receive lesser weights. How you can decide whether the model is performing better or not? So you can use K4 cross validation techniques, and you can see the detail of this, how this works. K4 cross validation, you can use K4 cross validation mean you need to divide. Let's suppose me K is equal to 5. That's 5-fold validation. In that case, you need to divide the data into 5 folds. The first 4 folds will be used for training, and the fifth will be used for testing. And then next is the fourth fold will be used for test, and the first three and the fifth fold will be used for training, and so on. You can change the position for the test fold and use the other remaining 4 fold for training. So that is called fifth 5-fold validation. K is general, so K4 cross validation. You can see how you can calculate the weight. I will have separate video on this sometime. So you can calculate the weights, and then you can calculate the ensemble prediction. So now the results: climate change and crop sensitivity. You can see now you will see the plots which we have calculated. Yeah, these are the plots, and you can see this on those videos. Detail is given in those videos, about how to interpret these figures. Actually, yes. So this is about the coherence analysis about these, and these are now the climate zone which are developed by using uh, cluster analysis and then discordance test and heterogeneity test. So these are three regions which we have. Zone 1 have these station, Zone 2 have 2 station, and Zone 3 have these station, the remaining station. And lastly, ensemble projection. So we have done this projection like I will explain this result in the result in detail. So look at these plots. You can see this is the baseline, the first data. I look at this January. Look at this. Okay, I will explain the result for January first. Okay, so this is for the baseline, and then SSP 4.5 and SSP 8.5. Okay, I think this is not like this. Baseline, then SSP 4.5 F2, but this is SSP 4.5 F1, and this is SSP 4.5 F3. So we have divided, the baseline is from 1985 to 2014, and then the remaining duration is until the end of 21st century, that is future. So we have divided this future into three parts. F1, that is from 2017 to 2044, and F2 is from 2075 to 2072. 2045 to 2072, and the last future F3 is from 2073 to the end of 21st century. Three futures, and then this is for SSP 4.5, and the remaining three are for SSP 8.5. So we have compared the results. Now this is the baseline, and then this is the result of SSP 4.5 F1. This is same SSP F2. This is same SSP F3. And then now the blue color is SSP 8.5 F1, SSP 8.5 F2, and SSP 8.5 F3. And then you can do the comparison. What is happening, to the maximum temperature, because this is maximum temperature. What is happening to the maximum temperature in this particular, month? And these are for all months of the 30-year duration, not 30 because we have adjusted the baseline from 1987 to 2014 because the future duration was from 2015 to end of 21st century, but this was not divisible by 3. So we then took from 2017 to 21st end of 21st century, and that each future duration was for 28 years. That's why we adjust the baseline also for 28 years to make the comparison, convenient for the comparison. You can see what is happening to the maximum temperature in each month for the 28 years. Each data is for 28 months. Like the June data is for 28 June for the baseline and 28 June for each future and each scenario. You can see what is happening to this data in the future. Similarly, this is minimum temperature, and now the precipitation. This is the precipitation, and this is of course at region 1, zone 1. And similarly, we have presented the results for zone 2. This is for zone 2. Yes, of course, it is mentioned on the top, so it can be here as well. Region 1, region 2, and that's the region 3. So we have done all these stuffs. Okay, this is the interpretation. I don't like to go there. Then there's the discussion. The fifth part, the fourth was the discussion, and this is now, the fourth was the results, and this fifth is discussion. And at the end, discussion have many portion, like not like climate change and food security, food future climate projections, limitations, and then recommendation for policymakers. So if you can do like this as well. Some people write this in a single text. We have done this in this way, and then conclusions at the end, and then references. I will not talk about this. Okay, there are something, and then references. Okay, so how you can publish a good paper? I mean, paper in Q1 journal from your MS thesis, of course, from PhD thesis as well. But this is particularly related to MS thesis. You need to have some innovation. You have to do something that can be very helpful for the common people. For relevant stakeholder like agricultures, for the environmentalist, and for majority of the people. Like projection people, I did not see any projection in the future as well on this particular area, but we have done this projection. But we made it is more important because we established the relationship between crops and food production in that particular region. So when you do a step like this, that okay, this is very important for crops and food production, that what is happening to the production due to the changes in these variables, then the projection are more important, and people will say, okay, we need to see what will happen to the future. And then in the lights of those predictions, you can give some insights to the policymaker so that they can change. They can do adaptation, mitigation changes, and maybe they can advise the farmers to crop these crops and this fruit, because the condition will be like this and favorable to this fruit and this crops, so that you can have more and optimal production, and you can have more earning like this. So this is all about how you can publish a paper from MS thesis. I explained this paper, and then I give some suggestion how you can do this. If you still have question, please write me in the comments. And if you need help, to do such type of studies, I will be more than glad to guide you, to help you. Okay, thank you very much. And if you have any question, you can write in the comment box, please. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Ciao.